Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cadets offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And the Black Knights get enough for the 1st down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get outside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe the defensively
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Black Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to get the corner. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll toss it to the left. Got room at the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
Leaves it with the running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We'll play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
He's tackled right at the 10 cash in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. And this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Preston. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Power football with the run. Finds that crease and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The give to the back. There he goes. end zone. Touchdown, Army! PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Preston. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Tremble. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. Fighting off the defender. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the option. They'll try the run. Turning it on. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They beat him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Now, a 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Black Knights will try to pick it up on 4th down.
42 Spider.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Got it.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Flex. Easy.
Goes to the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Huge play in the red zone, 3rd and goal coming up. Toss to the left. He's going for the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Army! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year... Never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Syracuse right back at it. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hauls it in. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down. Open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Black. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before half. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Orange.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll ride his man on the option. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Black Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the punishment has been extended. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side. Housing it.
And punt returners are